Good morning, all. I have pasting the quiz link in the chat window. You people can complete the quiz. Meanwhile, let us start with the. In the last class, we have started with the fourth module, that is functional dependencies and normalization for the relational database. And we have seen what is the informal design guidelines for the relational database, and we have started with the functional dependency. So informal guidelines were semantics of the relation. So that's what here informal guidelines for the relational database. What is the how should be the database design? This is what we have seen in the last class, and we are going to see informally designing how the relational database should be and what are the concepts we are will be learning on the functional dependencies, and normal forms will be seeing about first, second, third, and BCNF. And the guideline one, in guideline one, what they say is informally each tuple in the relation should represent one entity or a relation instance. So that's what here we have seen in the last class also. The company database, and we have some tables here, that is employee, department, department location, project, and works on. So in the employee also, we have two keys. One is a primary key as well as a foreign key. So in the employee table, employee name, social security number, birth date, address, and a D number. So social security number is a primary key and D number is a foreign key. In the same way, department, D name, D number, and manager decision. So D number is what? Primary key here. So the manager SSN is what? Foreign key. So foreign key from where we are taking? We are taking from a employee table. Then department location also. So in the department location, one column cannot be a primary key. So then we have mixed, we have to combine two, that is D number and a D location. So when we are combining two, so then it becomes a composite attribute. So in that case, to uniquely represent the records in this department location, we should have two columns, that is a primary key, that is D number and a D location. And D number is a foreign key from the department table. So that's how this department location will be done. So in the same way, project, in the project table, project number is a primary key, and for which department this project is being done. So the department number in this table is a foreign key. So in the same way, works on is a table where it is a weak entity. So why do we call it as a weak entity is because it is not forming one column as a primary key, but it is forming with the two columns. That is, uniquely to identify, we should have a social security number and a project number. Then these two composite keys, we are forming it, using them to form a primary key. So, and again, social security number is a foreign key, as well as P number is a foreign key. And we have seen when we are forming a tables, we should see always, not any case it be, whether it is a first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, or boys code normal form, any form, these problems, anomalies, we should address. So reduce information in tuples and update anomalies. Mixing attributes of tuple entities may cause problem. So information is stored redundantly, wasting storage. Problem with the update anomalies, insertion anomaly, deletion anomalies, and modification anomalies. So it may be any case. It may be first normal form, second, or any normal form. So we should address issues with the anomalies, maybe insertion, deletion, and modification. And we have seen all these in what is a update anomaly, what is insert, what is delete. So, and we have started with first, we have seen about a functional dependency, and in the last class, we have just started with the first normal form. So what was the first, what is normalization? So this is what we have seen. What is functional dependency? Now your USN, if we take an example, your USN is completely, is a primary key where this, with your USN, I can, even after 10 years also, I can fetch your marks cards. So from the university. Then what is a primary key is the that one. So in the same way, here in the normal form based on a primary key, we have a normalization of a relation, practical use of a normal forms, definition of keys and attributes participating in the key. Then we have first normal form, second and third normal form. We'll be seeing one by one. Then first one, what is a normalization? The process of decomposing unsatisfactory or a bad relation by breaking up their attributes into smaller relation. So what is the work of normalization? This is very important. We have to remember what is the meaning, what is the definition of normalization? The process of decomposing. What we are doing, suppose you may have table. So generally what we see in the database is only creation of tables. Okay, when once if you create a table, again you should see how should be that table. That table it should not have lead to a bad relation. It should always, any table, it should be in a good position or good relation. So to do that, what in normalization we are doing is the process of decomposing. Decomposing means what? Breaking up the table in such a way that all those three anomalies, insertion, deletion and update anomaly, should not be there. Along with that, we have seen so many things. There should not be more number of nulls. There should not be redundant value. All these we have to take care when we are creating a tables. That is main thing what we are doing in the normalization. To follow up this, we have a normalization. So what the meaning of normalization says, the process of decomposing unsatisfactory bad relation by breaking up their attributes in smaller relation. So what do we mean by decomposition? Decomposition is breaking up. Why do we break up the table? When it is unsatisfactory or it is a bad relation, it is not in a good relation and it is a bad relation, and we want it to break into smaller relation, break it into smaller, so that the table becomes more efficient, less space taking, less nulls will be there. Like that we see, that's what we are doing with a smaller relation. So next one, we have a normal form. So what is a normal form? Condition using keys and functional dependencies of relation to certify whether a relation schema is in a particular normal form. So what is this normal form? Conditions using keys and functional dependency. What is normal form? We say condition using keys. So what is keys? We have a primary key, we have a foreign key, we have a candidate key, we have so many keys. So condition using keys and functional dependency. So now your USN and your name is completely dependent on all your. If I know your USN and name, I can fetch your first semester all marks, all the subject marks. In the same way, if I know your USN and name, I can even fetch your all marks cards or marks from the second semester subject. So like that. So this is what is called as a functionally dependent of a relation to certify whether a relation schema is in a particular normal form or not. To follow this, that is normalization and normal form, we are using so many forms. Each normal form will be doing one work. So we'll be seeing what are all this. And why do the practically we use a normal form? Normalization is how do we just told normalization means breaking up a table or decomposing a table into smaller one, making a bad relation to a good relation. Now, what is all this? How the practically, orally we say so many things, but how the practically it will work? That's what here normalization is carried out in practice so that the resulting design are of high quality and meet the desirable properties. So what it says, normalization is carried out in practice so that the resulting design are of high quality. So that's what you can see anywhere you go. Either you buy anything, what we want nowadays, what everyone wants, high quality. Yes. So when we say high quality, then think about the database, how it should be. Because now every day, because we are conducting online class and we are storing these videos somewhere, so then how should be the quality of the video? It should be high quality. Then only you people can also listen. So if we want high quality, then what we want? Internet. So again, in internet, what type of data packets you want, whether 1 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB. Now we are at a current era of 4 GB. Maybe after some days, even we may get a 5 GB where the quality, they're just improving the quality and the speed of the internet. That's what it, same way with respect to database also we require high quality. and meet the desirable property. What is a desirable property? Now, if we consider banking database, my bank tables, so tables they would have done some behind, we don't know how it is. But what is my desire as my end user? I am using a ATM card. What details I have to see in my ATM card? I should see only my bank account, my balance. I should be in a position to access my statement. All these I have to do. That is what is a desirable property. So in the same way, the practical utility of these normal forms becomes questionable when the constraints on which they are based are hard to understand or to detect. So that's what here practical utility of these normal forms becomes questionable. So when the constraints on which they are based on hard to understand or to detect. So the database designer need not normalize to the highest possible normal form. Usually that is three, when we move on to the third normal form or fourth normal form, or if we go for a Boyce code normal form. So the database designer need not normalize to the highest possible normal form. So sometimes it depends upon your project how you're doing, because you're doing, if you're a fresher, even you don't know how the data should be there. See, even now you're doing in your lab very simple query, simple database, and even in that also you people are getting the results no records found. So why you're getting no records found? Because these things we have to address here in the normalization. In the normalization, the process of storing the joint layer norms for the relation as a base relation, which is in a lower normal form. So then we were saying about what is super key, what is a key. Super key means what? Relation having the more number of keys. Now, if your USN, I can take it as a unique key. But along with USN, even if I take your name also, then we call it as a super key. And what is a key? Your USN is a key, that is primary key. Then we have seen about a candidate case. Candidate case means what? Your USN, your name, these two combined is called as a candidate key. And your USN is a primary key. So then what do we call a prime attribute? Prime attribute must be a member of some candidate keys. Means what? Prime attribute is also a key. Means some must be member of some candidate key. Member of some candidate key means either prime attribute should be your USN or your name. Out of these two, any one should be there. Then we call it as a prime attribute. And other columns you have your semester, your subject details. Those we are calling it as a non-prime attributes. Is not a prime attribute. That is, it is not a member of any candidate key. That is what is a prime attribute. Prime attribute is not your USN and your name, because I made these two, your USN and name, as a candidate keys. Then out of these two candidate keys, one is a primary key. What is, which one is a primary key? USN is a primary key. And your name and USN we are making. And out of these two, if I take your name, then that is called as a prime attribute. And other details, what we have, your age, your address, your city, your semester, your DBMS marks, your DBMS theory marks, your DBMS lab marks, all those, whatever we have in the table, those we are calling it as a non-prime attribute. Is a not prime attribute, that is, it is not a member of any candidate key. Means what? I have a candidate key. What is candidate key in a student table? Your USN and name is a candidate key. Out of these two, your USN and name, these two I am calling it as a candidate key. These two we are calling it. Out of this, if I say name, then I call it as a prime attribute. Other than that, whatever data you have in the student table, maybe your marks, maybe your total marks, maybe your subject code, anything, any other things, then we call it as a non-prime attribute. These keywords you should be knowing what is the meaning, so that we go further, it should be clear for you. Okay. Then we've started with the first normal form. What is the first normal form? Disallows composite attributes, multi-valued attributes, and nested relation attributes whose values for an individual tuples are non-atomic. So what the first normal form says to us, so even the last class I've discussed, the first normal, in if the table, I may have some table. So that table should satisfy these conditions. What conditions it has to satisfy? It should not have a composite attribute. What do we mean by composite attributes? uh, suppose your name. So in your name, how do we write your name? I may write your name, first name, middle name, last name. So this we have called it as a composite attribute. I cannot write all these like this, but I can split them: first name, middle name, last name. So that's what is in first normal form. This should not be there. And multi-valued. So car may be of different colors. Then that also we have to address. So then even nested relation should not be there in the first normal form. We can just see here, in this case, that is normalization into the first normal form. Relation schema is not in the first normal form. You can see if, the relation what we have here is not in the first normal form. It is 1n. And example in the relation schema, you can see what we have in a department table. In department table, what are the things? Department name, department number, manager social number, means who is the in charge for the department, and where is the department, which location is the department. Now, if you see this, so department number is a primary key in this table. So department number is totally dependent on D name, manager SSN, and D location. So in the same way, let us enter some values to this. So what is there in department? We have a research administrator headquarter. So what are the numbers? 541. So what is the department number? You can see, because department number is a primary key, I cannot repeat. Okay. Then manager SSN. Okay, each one will be having each. So then in the location, so the research department, that is 5, it is located, this department is located in different places. So uh, Ballari, Surland, Houston. So now what is these three things? This is called as a composite attribute. What did we say? What did we say? If we want not have the you can see the research department is having multi-valued attribute. Many are there. Multi means many. So that's what. But here, what is the problem? Just three times it is repeated. So and even D number also three times it is repeated. And manager assistant is also three times repeated. So then what is the problem here? This problem is redundancy. What's the problem here? We have a redundancy, means we are wasting the space, memory space here. So that's what here. This table should not be like this when we are forming a table, because of this location, because location is a multi-valued attribute, and if I split it into three, so these are becoming redundant. I have to write three times research, I have to write number three times, I have to write the manager number three times. So this table is not a good table, because it is having a redundant values. So then how should we make this table? So then how do we make? We make into two things, that is employee project. And let us take one more example, where in this example also, I tried making this, but I was not able to do it. Employee project. So here also you can see the SSN, e-name, project number, and hours. So this are the values, and here we have a social security number. This table is being broken into two things. One is project 1 and a project 2. Okay, so now today we start with the second normal form. What is the second normal form says to us? So second normal form says to us that it uses the concept of functional dependency and primary key. So in the definition of the second normal form, prime attribute, attributes that is a member of the primary key, full functional dependency, that is Y is functionally dependent on Z, where removal of any attributes from Y means that functional dependency does not hold any more. Let us take one small example. How did we do in the last class? So we have taken some example here. One second, it is opening. It's opening. What happened? Let me open again. Okay. So in the second normal form, so what do we say about the second normal form? What is the second normal form? Second normal form. So what is the second normal form says to us? So we know that. Let us see what is the definition of first normal form. So each table. So when you say it is a first normal form, second normal form, first it should be that each table must contain one type of things. This is first one. Along with that, what is the other one we are saying? What is the other one? Or relation must be in first normal form. So what it says when you say it is in first norm, the first condition what it says, it should be in the the first one. What the first property says in the second normal form, each table must contain only one thing, one type of thing. Something like you cannot mix the department and student table, or something like you have your subject and the student table. Though we should not try to mix everything and keep it in one table. So that is what here first one says. And the second statement or second property says to that each table or the relation must be how it should be. It should be in the first normal form. When we say table, then it should be the first normal form. One more, it says each, then all a relation must must not partial dependencies. What do we mean by this? So let us see. We're taking one small example how we can write. Okay. So now let us take one table. So what in that table, let us take one small example and see how the table is and how. So this is one table. So in this table, we are considering so what I'll be considering 1, 2. I'm just trying to explain you with your data. So what is this? From next lab onwards, because today I'm on leave, so I don't have that writer. From next class, I will take the writer from the college and I'll explain you with the writer. Okay. So here what we are doing, Okay, so this is my table, and how I want my table. How is my table is, I have a 3 columns in this table. First one is ID. Next one I am taking store ID. Store ID. To make it short, I am giving some abbreviations. And the last one, I will take location. What it says here. So I have a column here. First column is a customer ID. Second one is a SID. Next one is a location. So now I will enter values to this. I will enter customer ID is 1 and customer store ID is 1. Now you purchase something in the Flipkart or Amazon. So you will be having your IDs. Yes, same way here also. Customer ID and store ID are different. Now where this is, it is in Delhi. DELHI. Where, in which location this store is? The one store where it is in Delhi. Okay. So next one is 1. So then we have 3. Then Mumbai. This is one more row. So one more person ID. His customer ID is 2. Customer ID is 2. What is the customer ID? Customer ID is a 2. Okay. So then what is the store ID for the customer ID 2? Is 2 is again 1. What is the location? So we have a location called as Delhi. We are taking one more, and that customer ID is 3. And what is the store ID? Store ID is 2. And that is Bangalore. Okay. So one more last one let me take. So now here in this case 4, customer ID is 4 and store ID is 3. And what is the location? Again it is Mumbai. Okay. So now what is the problem in this table? First we have to check what is the second normal form says to us. It says it should first, the table should be in the first normal form. Okay, so you can see here this table is in the first normal form. What is the first normal form says to us? It should not have a multi-valued attribute. It should not have a composite attributes. Okay, so then out of this, which one shall I make it as a primary key? Can anyone say which one should I make, SID or customer ID or store ID or location? Which out of these 3, which one should we make it as a primary key? Yes, which one should I make primary key? Can anyone answer which one should I make it as a primary key?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. How can we take location as primary key? Because you can see Delhi there are 2 times. Mumbai also there are 2 times. Can I make location as your location as a primary key in this table? No. So then which one should I make it as a primary key? Customer ID?
Ma'am, customer
Can I
ID.
make customer ID?
Yeah, ma'am,
Customer
but
ID, but
there
you
is
can
a
see here,
duplication, ma'am. But one is a duplication.
yeah, yeah, there is a duplication in a customer ID also
We should
one. So then I
normalize
cannot
and
make.
then
Okay. So let us now see whether this table it's there in the first normal form. Okay, then I cannot make CID as primary key. SID, SID is what? Store ID. We have stores, right? So which store? Now you have a bank. Which branch? There's maybe Allahabad Bank name is bank, but branch Allahabad Bank, Avalalli Bank, Yelahanka Bank, like Yelahanka branch. Like this we give. The same way, store also will be having ID. So now if I say Yelahanka means one, Avalanche means two, Majestic means three. This, so then can I make this as a primary key? No. Then what I have to make? We have to make both, that is SID, customer ID, and store ID. Both we are making it use combining to form a primary key. So what this will be forming? It will be forming a primary key here. PK means primary key. But still here, in this case, there is a still redundancy. You can see customer ID is repeated. Location, suppose you think that there are, how many students you are 50 plus students. And if I start saying that I will create customer ID for each of you because you people want to visit a store, let us say metro you want to go and purchase so many items. Then a location, all are in Bangalore only, right? So because we are moving for Bangalore metro station. So then what the location will be saying? Bangalore, 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 Bangalore. How many I have to repeat like this? I have to repeat 51 Bangalore's because all 51 are in Bangalore only. From here only you are going to metro. So then this is not a good relation. This is not a good table. So then what we have to do, what is an option left for us is we have to decompose. We have to decompose means what? Break the table. So how we will break the table? What is an option of breaking the table is we will break something like this. So now I will break this table in such a way that uh, the storage is reduced. That means we have to satisfy the second normal form. What the second normal form says to us? It says that first it should be in the first normal form. Then the table should be, the relation must not contain partial dependencies. Partially, ivaga, what we say, you have your friends, uh, three of you are friends, and one will be sometimes with you, some will be with friends with the other group. Then that person we are calling it as a functionally, he is not completely thing, he is partially. So like that, we should not have partial dependency in the table. So to do this, what we are doing is we are breaking this table into two tables. That is decomposing. So how we are decomposing this table? First table we are making it as a customer ID is one, and one more we are making it as a SID. Then fill the details. Let us fill these. Can I select? Okay. Okay, let me write again. Okay, so what is the CID? It is one. What is the store ID? First row. First row is again one. Store is in where is metro? Metro is in metro is near Mahalakshmi temple. So the ID for that store ID is one. So we have given one. So next one, it is in customer ID. I am the same customer ID, but I have visited to Mumbai, and there I have purchased. That is store ID is 3. Now I am customer ID. So now Aastas is over. Aastas number is 11. Now next person is Abhinav. So Abhinav is 2. Abhinav, what he'll do? He will go for again a store 1. Yes, store ID 1. And now Aishwarya. So Aishwarya number is 3, and she will go for which store? She will go for second store because she's staying in somewhere Yelahanka. So she will go for Yelahanka place, Yelahanka store. That is the store is 2. Okay, and the last one, Ambrish. Ambrish number is 4. Customer ID is 4, and he will go for which store? He will go for store 3. He will go for store 3. Okay, this is one table. So at least you can see in this table, this is one way. So one more table we have to form it. So how do we form this? Another table is, so another table we are taking like this. So what we are taking? Again, same all rows. So how many rows we have? So many. So I don't have an option of selecting. Select hang madodu because we are not used this one, right? So ಈ ತರ select ಮಾಡಿ paste ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay. Next one, next row, next row. So like this, how many rows I will take? How many is required? Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. Only 3 is required, right? Only 2 and 3. Have only this one. Is a value here we have. Yeah. CAD ತಗೋಬೇಕಾ SCD?
Ma'am, CID with location and SID with location, like separately, so that we can normalize little bit.
Take what? Okay. Okay. There was some small network issue. It again. Not an answer. They'll try. If it is not, I'll explain the same thing in the next class. But still, let me open. Let that get. So what we do here is, previous normal form says to us is, what happened? It is opened. No, still it is open. ID just let me close it because it's already there. Close model. Okay. So in this case,
hello, ma'am.
Okay, because it is taking time saying that it is trying to connect. Okay, what will I do is,
ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, we are not audible. Your voice, ma'am.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, so much voice break,
ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ,
ma'am.
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Maybe
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
you have
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್
network
ಬ್ರೇಕ್
issue,
ಆಗ್ತಾ
ma'am.
ಇದೆ.
Will not be possible.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ? ನಂಗೆ 2-3 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದೆ. ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ma'am? Hello, ma'am.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. Hello. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಲೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದೀನಲ್ವಾ, ಇವತ್ತು ರಜೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಮಗ್ ರಜೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ನಿಮಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರನಾ?
CL ಹಾಕಿದೀನಪ್ಪ, CL ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ. ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ CL ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ
ಸುನಿಲ್, ರಜಾ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ನೋಡಿ, ರಜದಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ, ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಟುಡೇ ಇಸ್, ಅದು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೆಯಾ?
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಇದೆ. So what we have done in the second normal form. So this is a table. So in this table we have location. If you are 50 people having the same location, Bangalore, then it is no meaning of writing like this. So instead of writing 50 times Bangalore, why don't we divide that table into two forms? That's what here we have done. You can see here in the second table, at least uniqueness is there, where 1 means Delhi, 2 means Bangalore, 3 means Mumbai. So that's what here this table is being divided or decomposed into two things. One is first table and another one is a second table.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ? ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಸಿ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Okay, so this is the second normal form. What the second normal form says, I'll repeat this class again. Okay, so in the next class, idella pen ella arrange ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು I will repeat the same first and second normal form, because these two are very important for you, for not only DBMS subject ಗೆ, but because when you go for creation of all these in your projects, ಈಗ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ, you want to create a table, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. These are very important topic, that is normalization. So first you should understand what this. So I'll repeat this again. So but right now, so what we have done is second normal form means what? It is in this table. If we say it is in a second normal form, first it should be in the first normal form. First normal form means andre enartha, we have seen in the last class, it should not have a multi-valued attribute. I have taken some example where Rashmi was there and she was taken two subjects, C and C++. And she may take so many subjects like this. So that we have seen in the last class, first normal form. So now what we are doing is we are seeing about a second normal form. In the second normal form, suppose if I write like this, that is customer ID. Customer ID is there, store ID is there, location is there. So then what we do, we try to break this table, that is customer ID and store ID. And we break the same table into customer ID and location. So in this case, location, you can see location 2 times is there, Delhi. And same way Mumbai is also there. So now in this, when we have broken this table or decomposed to this table, so you can see in this table, the location is being reduced and it is only one time exist, not repeated. Redundancy we have removed from this table because of decomposing and forming it into the second normal form. So I'll stop here because next person has to take, right? So I'll stop here. We'll continue. I'll repeat this class again in the next class. The attendance I'll take.